Needless to say, I'm overwhelmed by what was said here today. When I looked around and I saw certain people come, I thought, well, why are they here? And so there must be something a little bit different. Well, there's something that's really different. And see all these people up here. You know, this tournament wouldn't be a tournament without that gentleman right there. And it wouldn't be this tournament without the people from the ATP. I mean, I just can't say enough about them and all the people in this room. Whatever I accept on the 1,200 volunteers that helped me out. And that's been a wonderful thing to have happen. And I'm thrilled to be here. They said too much about me, but I did do my very best. Anyway, and it has always been, what about the future? What can we do to make this tournament better? It was not, how can we take in more money or do this or do that, but how can we make it better? Because, you know, there's many wonderful cities that don't have a tournament like this, like Minneapolis, Chicago, and Boston, and so on. And here we are in little old Cincinnati, and we have this wonderful tournament. We have this wonderful tournament because of the people who have dedicated themselves to make it the best it can be. And that's, I want to, all the things that have been said about me, you can take with a grain of salt, but I do want you to know that I accept it on behalf of the 1,200 people who have been part of what this has been all about. And it's been very exciting. I can't tell you how much it has meant to me and my family and my friends and so on, but it has really been a wonderful thing to have happen. And gosh, I saw that our ticket people were here, and they should be down there. That's the problem. And incidentally, I want to correct something that Mr. Curley said. He didn't tell you he went to Harvard. And I've apologized for him for going there as much as I could, but he just keeps, you know, saying it without saying it. And I see Bobby Craner. What's he doing here? When I started, I got this call from a Mr. Kramer. Not the Mr. Kramer, who is the best tennis player in the world, right? The best in the world. And he said, Paul, we'd like to talk about Cincinnati and how we can do better. My God, he wants to make Cincinnati a better tournament. Well, that's the kind of person he was. And what he did to make tennis bigger and better in the United States has been miraculous and wonderful. I see Mark Young back there. But it's made up of people who cared to make tennis a bigger sport and more popular in the United States and around the world. And to have been part of that was great for me and my family and so on. But I thank everybody that's been involved, and even my son Bruce. Yeah. Well, anyway, and he was a pretty good tennis player. He always cleaned my clock, and you know, to do that was not easy. But that's all I really have to say. Thanks for coming. I hope I didn't take you away from some important task that I'm sure you had to be here. Uh-oh. There's Mr. Curley again.
Mr. Flory?
Yes.
On behalf of the Friends of Harvard Tennis, I have a very special presentation to make. And please wear this in good health, okay?
How can he say that when it says Veritas? That means truth. I don't understand this. Yeah, thank you very much. with that, I'll go take a seat.
Correction, just pictures.